Good morning, comrades, and welcome to day 10 of the Pikmin 2 No Death Run. I'm Multigame Master 1 reporting in. Before we get started, I left a link to my straw poll for a few videos now, asking you guys as to whether I should venture back into the Valley of Repose or the perplexing pool for our next day of exploration. And now, the results are in. We have 5 votes for the Valley of Repose and 0 votes for the perplexing pool. So today, on day 10 of our exploration, we are going to venture back into the Valley of Repose. Let's get back down there and continue this expedition. Ah yes, the Valley of Repose, the frozen wasteland. I tell you guys, the sooner we get things done around here, the sooner we can get out of the bitter cold and snow. Now to start off the day, I'm going to gather at least 25 white Pikmin and 25 purple Pikmin out in the field. Rise and shine, little ones. Next thing I'll do is make my way to the top of the hill up here, where we will find 3 eggs. I'm hoping that I can find some ultra spicy spray in them because I'm running low. Nectar, nectar, and nectar. Well, that's disappointing, but it's fine nonetheless. Next, I'll call it the blue Pikmin, and the reason why I'm doing this is because according to the Pikmin chart, the blue Pikmin have the least amount of Pikmin in their colored squad. Luckily, a quick boost around here should be able to fix that. Nicely done, blue Pikmin. You've done that with good timing. Okay, now we'll make our way over here and focus on the 5 pellets. Whenever you're trying to focus on a certain color pellet that you want, make sure you toss your Pikmin at the color pellet at just the right moment, so that way you can get your desired color pellet that you want. And I think I didn't mention this before, but whenever you carry the same color pellet to the same color onion, you'll maximize Pikmin production. Whereas if you carry a different color pellet to a different color onion, the production will be cut in half, so be very careful as you're boosting up your Pikmin population no matter what color. Nicely done, blue Pikmin. You can carry that back as well. Got a couple more over here. Timing and good aim are both key. There we go. Last one over here. Good. Blue Pikmin, you can carry that back. And in the meantime, while the blue Pikmin do this, we are going to have Olimar and the white and purple Pikmin investigate further into the Valley of Repose. Along the way, we should have a couple of more Bulborbs that we need to kill. There's a dwarf one over there. Hi there. Boom. Let's get the bigger one as well. Go get him, purple Pikmin. There we go, nicely done. See, this is why I like using purple Pikmin. Okay, now let's gather our group of blue Pikmin together and make our way back to that area so that we can focus on carrying the spoils. 1 blue Pikmin right here, 1 right here, and 1 right here. And we'll have the purple and white Pikmin assist the blue Pikmin in carrying the spoils back. Carry this back. And also that back. Nicely done. And in the meantime, we'll take our blue Pikmin and go further into the Valley of Repose. We're coming up on the same area in which our progress was hindered because this area is flooded with water and we didn't have blue Pikmin at the time. But now that we do have blue Pikmin on our side, we will be able to investigate further in the area. First thing I'll do is tear down the bramble gate with the blue Pikmin. And there's a rock dead ahead of us in which we can destroy so that we can reduce the flooding in that area. In the meantime, we'll gather the rest of the group of Pikmin together. Make sure that we're all geared up for whatever lies ahead in the Valley of Repose. Also, in this area, it is possible in which Pikmin can get stuck. And if that happens, just move them around a little bit and they will be able to escape from the area in which they got stuck in the first place. Ah, the blue Pikmin have finished tearing down the gate, so now we can focus on this rock. Within a short amount of time, the blue Pikmin should be able to destroy the rock, and underneath it we will reveal a hole that drains the water around the area. And yet for some reason, the other area, the other side of it, I should say, isn't drained of the water. Maybe there's another way in which we can get the rest of the Pikmin across. In the meantime though, we have these water dumpos that we need to kill, making sure that none of them eat my Pikmin, not a single one of them. Okay, Blue Pikmin, you can carry that back. And also this, because it's rightfully yours. And over here we have a brand new enemy known as a decorated cannon beetle, and I'll get into more detail about that as soon as we take care of things around here. So first thing I'll do is have the Blue Pikmin construct the bridge. Don't you dare set fire to my Pikmin! He set fire to my Pikmin. This creature is annoying. Very annoying. Come on, Blue Pikmin. Quit doing that! Thank you. Jeez. Okay, now in the meantime, we are going to split this group apart for right now. And we'll have the white Pikmin come forward. And we'll make our way over to this area where we can find some buried treasure. Right around here. While they do that, we are going to gather our purple Pikmin and make our way to the top of this hill up here and see what we can find. Hopefully some treasure. A moment of silence as I reflect on the monstrosity that I have to face yet again, which soundly I killed just now. Purple Pikmin, this is why you are the greatest. This is exactly the reason why. Did you guys see how fast the purple Pikmin took down that burrowing Snagrid? Seriously, that was a job well done. Treasure's made it back. 50 Pokos. Name is Spiny Alien Tree. In actuality, this is an artichoke bud. I haven't tasted anything like it, but I have tasted artichoke dip in a taco bowl that I had for dinner once. It's really good, especially when it's mixed with sour cream, cheese, tomatoes, lettuce, and pretty much whatever else you could put on your taco. Okay, now back to business. Very surprised that we killed this burrowing Snagrid quickly. Okay, now let's have Louie get the Blue Pikmin together, and also the rest of the Pikmin as well, because we have a couple of spoils to take back. And we'll start with this burrowing Snagrid. I was really hoping to never see this burrowing Snagrid again because I have faced way too many of them as of so far in this LP, in the Snagrid hole back in the Awakening Wood. You think that we would see the end of them, but alas, no. We can just find one of them out here. I'm very angry about this, but at the same time I'm also happy because we killed that beast. He didn't even stand a chance. Okay, now I think from here we're going to go back to the start and regroup. Treasure's made it back. That's a plastic ring, by the way. 100 Pokos. Name is Pink Menace. Oh, so we're naming this treasure after Patrick Star from SpongeBob SquarePants? Patrick Star may be a pink menace, but he's our favorite pink menace. Okay, we'll go ahead and send the Blue Pikmin back at this point because their work is done. I should also be switching to Louie because he's leader for the day. Where are the Pikmin going? I don't know why they do that sometimes. Anyway, we'll get the red Pikmin out here next. Then we'll make our way back to the dangerous area filled with all the enemies. We have a lot of them to take down. Back towards the dangerous area we go, filled with all the hostile enemies. But we're pretty much good at this point. Also, looking at the sun meter, I just realized we're half short on time. Now, as I was saying, we have 2 caves to explore here, bringing the cave total up to 3. But I don't think we're going to have enough time to explore those caves. We'll try and do the best we can in exploring them tomorrow, but I can't guarantee that we'll reach them today. Now back to the decorated cannon beetle. What makes it so different from the armored cannon beetle larva is this. Whenever it shoots a boulder from its mouth, it follows wherever Olimar and Louie go. This is because the boulder has magnetic properties, in which whenever Olimar and Louie get in close proximity to it, the boulder will be attracted to Olimar's and Louie's spacesuits. This makes the creature very dangerous, but its boulder can be used to your advantage in killing certain enemies along the way. As you can clearly see, we've taken out a fiery bullhawk and we're going to take down this one as well. It can even also be used against itself. Watch carefully. Just circle around the enemy, then bait him into drawing his attack. And sometimes that will happen. It will end up destroying its own boulder, but it has an unlimited supply of boulders, so you don't have to worry too much about that issue. one more boulder hit should be able to bring this beast down. There we go. So in a way, the boulder can be used for good and bad things. Bad because it can crush Olimar, Louie, and the Pikmin, but good because you can use the boulder against other enemies and even itself. Okay, those creatures are taken care of, so now we can take care of things around this area. Hopefully we should be able to get all of the spoils back in time. Looking at the sun meter, I think we have a very good chance of doing that. Oh, real quick, we have a Culking Burrow Knit right there. Let me take that out real quick. Oh no, you don't. Nicely done. Okay, now we have a big mess to clean up and little time to get this done, so let's get started. Carry this back and this back. Assign a few red Pikmin on these pellets. One right there, one right there, one right there. Then we'll continue with our cleaning up process. Okay, nicely done. And I believe at this point that should be everything within the area. Wait, guys, what are you doing? That doesn't go to the yellow onion, that goes to the red onion. Got it? Thank you. Okay, now let's make our way back to the start and regroup. We still have more parts of the Valley of Repose to explore, but at this point, I don't think we're going to have enough time to cover more within the area, so I guess I can give you the grand tour. We have a poisonous gate over here that the white Pikmin can destroy, and behind it is a cave that we can also explore. We'll do that tomorrow if we can get the chance. Over here, we have more enemies over here, treasure up there, and also a cave over there. I'll get into more detail about that tomorrow. Just don't worry too much about it, even the treasure that you guys have seen before. I'm not going to spoil exactly what that treasure is just yet, not until we start collecting it. And also over here, we have a fiery Bowblax over there that has treasure ingested inside itself. And right there we have some treasure up there. I would cover these places as best as I could, but we don't have enough time within the day. So we're just going to worry about it tomorrow. In the meantime though, we're going to make our way back to the start and regroup with the rest of the Pikmin. I'm surprised that we got all of the spoils back, by the way. I was worried that we wouldn't have enough time in order to do that. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and return the red Pikmin and also the purple Pikmin because their work is done for the day. And in the meantime, we'll gather the white Pikmin out here. I think we still have enough time to deal with the poisonous gate. As best as we can, that is. Also, through that path over there, you're not going to find anything useful over there. No enemies, no pellets, nothing whatsoever. So, don't even bother going back to search for more means of boosting up your Pikmin population, especially over at Louie's crashing site. Okay, back to the poisonous gate we go. Still have a lot of time left. Ah, the bitter cold and the snow. It reminds me of this one instance that occurred to me. Last Thursday and this past Monday, it was very cold outside and it started snowing something terrible outside. In fact, as I look outside my window, I can see a lot of snow sticking on the ground. I thought that all the snow would be able to melt away at this point, but it turns out that it's still out there, and it seems as though that Old Man Winter is knocking on our door early this year, if we can say that. And I'm not looking forward to the winter myself, but alas, we must brace for it, no matter what. Okay, it's almost sundown, so we really need to wrap things up. White Pikmin, do the very best you can in order to tear down the poisonous gate, and in the meantime, we'll distract the watery bullhog. Because the white Pikmin do not like water. The same for the purple Pikmin, red Pikmin, and yellow Pikmin. Okay, they seem to be almost done with the gate, but we have 10 seconds left on the clock. I don't think we're going to have enough time in order to destroy that gate or the poisonous pipes. But we can only hope for the best. 6 seconds left on the clock. Still distracting this watery bullhog, as best as possible, of course. 4 seconds. Come on, white Pikmin. Do as much damage to it as you can. 2 seconds. Okay, now if they can destroy the poisonous pipe in time. Oh, that was close. That was way too close. I hope you guys saw that because that was amazing. That was a very serious close call. But it's fine now. We've gotten all of our Pikmin together. And now with the day ended, we take off into the planet's atmosphere and rest easy for the night. Also, look at all of the enemies trying to destroy the ship. And I think I just saw one of the decorated cannon beetles destroy a Bulborb. That's really funny to see at the end of the day. And also, I don't understand why it is that the weather within the area changes from snowy weather to clear skies in an instant. But I probably shouldn't question it. Funds earned 150 Pokos, bringing our total up to 8,523 Pokos. Pikmin population is on the rise. Look at all of the Pikmin that we've raised today. And also, not a single Pikmin has been lost. And more importantly, left behind. I was worried that I would leave my white Pikmin behind, but fortunately it didn't happen. Thankfully. Mail from the President? How's it going? Today, I tried building a small room at the top of a tree. It reminded me of my younger days, when I lived in a little shed. Those memories help make this bearable. Ah yes, our childhood memories. We treasure them always, and they always give us a sense of nostalgia. One thing I wonder though, where was the President able to get all of the wood in order to build a treehouse? Well, I don't know, but hey, whatever he plans for the day, happens for the day for him, if we could say that. Anyway, day 10 of our exploration has concluded, so it's time to end things off for now. Tomorrow, we're going to explore more of the Valley of Repose. Until then, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm Multigame Master 1, over and out, and I will see you guys again tomorrow on day 11. Have a good night.